Hi beauties, welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. For today's look, I wanted to do a basic beginner's look and also use drugstore products so that if you are a beginner or if you don't like to buy high-end or like to use drugstore also, you'll be able to see some products that you might like that I feel like I really like. So these are some of my favorite drugstore products. I'll have them all linked below so that you'll be able to see where to get them. But majority of the products were BH Cosmetics, Wet n Wild, LA Girl Pro Conceal, NYX, and yeah, so you'll see that all in the video. If you are interested in seeing how to get this look, then please stay tuned. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Hey beauties, let's go ahead and get started. There's noise in the background because my daughter's in here, but I still wanted to try and do a talk through because every time I try, I get interrupted, but I really feel like it's necessary for me to do so that we can build a relationship and start to get to know each other. So we're going to go ahead and do drugstore basic beginner's look. I'm using the BH Cosmetics pencil for the brows, and this is in the color Ebony. And yeah. So I just wanted to just talk a little with you guys. So first of all, I just wanted to tell you guys why I decided that I wanted to start a YouTube. I have been doing makeup since I was like late teens, and I was like the person in my crew of friends who was the makeup girl. Like, you know, if somebody wanted their makeup done, then I was the one that did the makeup. So I've always been into makeup, and you know, I just started to just really invest in learning more and understanding different techniques, different skin types, all that type of stuff within like the last few years, and really just wanting to learn more because for me this is therapeutic. Like, you know, some people do different things for therapy. Some people knit, some people, you know, I don't know. There's a tons of things that people do in order for them to be able to kind of just phase out and just clear their minds. And for me, when I just sit here and just take my time and do my makeup, it's really like an artistic outlet, as well as it just helps me to clear my mind and just not be stressed about whatever is going on in life. So for me, you know, makeup is more than just makeup. And that is why I really enjoy makeup, and that's kind of where everything started. Then I've been wanting to start a YouTube for quite a while, but I just didn't know how to start it, and I just kept on feeling like I had to have the best equipment in order for me to start, because I just felt like you know, there's so many channels out with all these great equipment, but you know, I had to really just stop myself from stopping my blessings. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you overthink things and you don't even start because you're so wrapped up in the what ifs of the situation. And most of the people that I watch who are really successful started off with, you know, equipment that it's not like a cell phone or something like that. You know, you got to start somewhere and build from there. And so I finally just said I just need to get a video. I remember telling my husband, listen, I just have to get a video out there. Just getting a video out will just be, that was just an accomplishment in itself. And so that really meant a lot to me when I finally uploaded my first video. And I know it's not the best but it just was like an accomplishment because I finally just silenced the thoughts in my head and just said, just post the video, you know? And so now I have several videos that I've been posting, and yeah, that's how things got started. Going in with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. I was going to use my BH Cosmetics one, but I can't find it. But I like this concealer too, so that's fine. And then I'm going to go in with the brow gel. Perfect. Okay, so the brows are done. Let's go ahead and get started on the eyes. I wanted to stop talking real quick so I could get through the brows, because I know editing this, I don't want it to be too long. But anyway, yeah, so that was kind of my beginning, starting with makeup. And then I remember one time I was in Vegas with my friends. I went into the Steve Madden store, and this one guy was like, "You're like a YouTube guru, aren't you?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not." He's like, "Yes, you are." He thought I was lying. I'm like, "No, I'm not." He's like, I was like, "Well, you know, but I'm gonna start one though, so subscribe." You know, I said that. That was so many years ago. And I don't know, I just never, I guess, I don't know, it takes a lot to really put yourself out there. So I just didn't follow through. And then more recently, I just started feeling like I wanted to connect, because I really, really love what I do. I love teaching, and I feel like I would love to be able to teach the things that I've learned doing my makeup, and I'm still learning. So, you know, I just wanted to be able to have that connection. So for the eyeshadows, we're going to be using BH Cosmetics Blushed Neutrals 26 color eyeshadow blush palette. This palette is bomb, you guys. So if you don't have it, I know that there's a sale going on with BH Cosmetics right now. I think 30% off of their eyeshadows. You should get it. And also the Take Me to Brazil palette. Their palettes are really bomb. Good color payoff, and you get a lot of colors. So this is the palette. See how pretty it is? Perfect for the summer with your peaches and plums. So yes. So anyway, let me get started. I'm going to use this blending brush right here. This is how the blending brush looks. And we're going to go into this color. Well, first we're going to go into this color right here. That's going to be our transition shade. So yes, you guys. So I was like, okay, let me just start. And I finally did it. I'm telling you, that was such a huge accomplishment. Such a huge accomplishment for me, because I finally just got out of my head and just allowed myself to start something I have been wanting to do for quite a while. What do I want to get out of my page? I feel like I am, in my group of friends, I'm like one of the friends that people come to for advice, and I feel like I have a pretty good leveled head about things and try to see every angle. And just being that person, just that being who I am, it just makes me want to be able to share that. So I want to be able to share myself and hopefully be able to help people, because I love to just uplift and inspire people, and that is just something that's always been in me. I just want people to feel beautiful, to know, you know, that they are beautiful, and not allow people to bring them down, and be able to see beyond what they may hear all the time, you know? Sometimes you just grow up around a lot of negativity, and it's hard for you to see beyond that. And I just like to inspire and uplift people, and I really feel like I could do that with this channel. So that's why I really want to connect more and do like talk throughs and things like that, because sorry guys, so I went into this color after I did the first color. Now I'm going into this color. I'm literally just going all the way down the line with three colors, and then I'm going to go into this color. So I'm going starting here now, and then you'll see me go into this color. So yeah, so I'm just creating depth right now. When you layer your colors, it's going to start a gradient effect, and you start to create depth, and you're able to see the dimension in your shadow when you do that. So just go into different colors and just keep layering. So yeah, but yes, you guys, so I mean, that's really what I want to do. I just want to uplift, inspire, motivate, whatever I can do for other people to help them in whatever situation they may be in. I'm not perfect by all means. I have my own issues, but I do still feel like I like to help people, and I feel like I could do that with my channel. And you know, so I just want to open up, and I want this video to be something where you guys can get to know me better, and hopefully hopefully you guys will subscribe, and we can just build from there. So a little bit about me. I have two daughters, one 3 and one 7. They are my joy, my loves, my heart. I'm married, and we've been married 8 years, and yeah, we met at work, and it took a few years for us to actually go out with each other. But I mean, within that time period, we were both dating other people. And then when we finally did go out on a date, I feel like it was the right timing. I don't feel like I probably would have appreciated him the way that I do had I not gone through the bad relationships I went through before him. So this is just a blending brush with no product on it. I didn't put anything on this. I'm actually going to use this wheel right here. This is a color changing wheel. Make sure there's nothing on there. And I just want to blend everything out now. So yes, you guys. So that is a little of my background and a little bit about me. My daughter keeps us very, very busy. She is the 7-year-old. She's an actress. She's been doing it since she was 4. And she is starting to find success, and she's just really passionate and loves what she does. Like, she inspires me. Like, I feel like even just seeing her in her element doing what she does inspired me to just go ahead and start this channel, because she goes after what she wants, and she's just very confident in in knowing what she wants, and it's not like she's not, what's the word? She's not afraid of going after what she wants, you know? And that's something that to be learned from a child. You know, her fearlessness and just her determination is just something huge for me, to me. She's going to be, this is one of her bigger roles. She'll be in an episode of Being Mary Jane that comes on BET, and she'll be playing young Mary Jane Paul. So I'm so excited for that. I'll definitely be doing another video around that time to let you guys know to tune in. But yes, and being, well, having a child who does acting is not easy because things come at the drop of a dime. You have to be able to just go. So you don't really get to make plans. You know, you can make plans, but they fall through a lot. So right in this inner corner where you see it's a little deeper, I just added a little bit of this color. And now I'm just going into this color and we're going to use that as a brow highlight. So yes, you guys, this is a little about me. I feel like I'm turning blue. The outside, I have like the window facing me a little, and it's like the sun keeps going behind the clouds. So I keep getting darker and darker. Let me see if I can lighten it up by the adjustments. Okay. Let me hurry up and finish this eye, and then we'll go ahead and talk a little bit more when I get to the face so that this video doesn't run too long. I'm going to be going into this color here, this beautiful color here. Okay, so I think that's good. I don't even think we need the peach color. I feel like the champagne really kind of pops a little bit more. So we'll just keep it that way. Now I'm going to go into my inner corner highlight. I'm going to be using this brush here. This is like a smaller taper brush, and this goes perfectly for the inner corners. And for the inner corners, we can go ahead and go into this color here. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so now I'm going to use this flat brush here, and we're going to start going into these bottom colors here. I'm going to go into each one of these colors, and we're going to smear out the bottom. Okay, so we are good with the eyes. Well, actually, I just want to get a smaller blending brush and just blend out this dark color just a little bit more. I think that will just make it just have a little bit more depth. So we'll do that. This is the smaller blending brush here, and we're going right back into this dark color here and just blending that right onto the outer edge of the eye. Okay, that is perfect. So now let's go ahead and add a little liner in the waterline, and hopefully I put the pencil back in here. I'll be using my L'Oreal pencil to line the waterline. Here it is. This is the L'Oreal Carbon Black Pencil Perfect. And we're going to be using a NYX liner. NYX. Now what I do with my liner is I start from the middle and then I go up from there. Now I just bring it up from the end of my eye, a line, and then connect that to the line I created. And then just fill this in. So I wanted to take my time on this part for the beginners who are trying to learn how to do the wing liner. And that's why I didn't speed it up. But you just really take your time with the wing liner, because one wrong stroke and your liner ends up too thick or, you know, just messed up. So as you can see, I'm just really taking my time. And I like to use the liner that has the brush on it because I feel like it gives you more control. The liners that I'm currently using are the NYX Matte and the NYX Nylon liners. I hear the NYC one was really good, but that one is not being sold in the US anymore. So these have been working great for me. I love how black they are, and I love how much control I have when I'm using them. Because I have hooded lids, the front has to be very thin, so I'm just really being patient and taking my time. So I used the concealer to fix the line and just make sure it's straight. Now I'm going to go back in with the brush that we used before to blend all the colors, and I'm just going to blend this out without adding any new product. Just blend into that. We're also going to use this Photo Focus Lash Primer. So I'm going to use that on the bottom. I'll let that sit while I start on the top lashes. And that lash primer is from Wet n Wild, if I didn't say. This is Wet n Wild Lash Primer Photo Focus. And this other side. And to the bottom. We're gonna go in with the moisturizer. It's not unique. I mean, sorry, it's not Drugstore, but it is unique. I sell unique, so if you are interested in any unique products, let me know. It's natural based and cruelty free makeup. And I don't have a Drugstore moisturizer, so the next time I'll do it all Drugstore. I'll make sure to get the Drugstore primer, powder, and moisturizer. But for today, we're going to use this Unique Daily Moisturizer. It has SPF 20 in it, so it's perfect, so you don't have to put too many products on your face and make them, you know, greasy. It has your SPF in it already if you're going to be out in the sun. Sorry, I'm just getting this glue off my hands. My hands are just looking gross from all that. So you see it kind of has that bluish tint, and that's from the SPF. I'm just blending that out. Perfect. So now we're going to go ahead and go in with the primer. I am going to go in with the Becca Evermatte Poreless Primer. I don't have a primer that is Drugstore, but like I said, the next time I'm definitely going to make sure that I go and get those items. But Majority of this will be drugstore. I'm just patting this primer into my pores and tapping the excess around the rest of my face. And it's kind of like a paste. It's really thick. And sticky so that it's filling in the pores. And then I like to set my face. I set my primer, I set my concealer, and I bake because I'm oily, and using powder just helps me to control my oils better. So I'm going to be going into this Beyond translucent powder. This is from Unique. It's actually out of stock right now, but this is a really good translucent powder. I love this one. It is comparable to me with the Laura Mercier. And I like that it comes with this little cushion so you don't have it going all over the place. So that's perfect. That's all. Now for our drugstore foundation. I like to mix two drugstore foundations. I'll be doing the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Warm Caramel and the Wet n Wild Photo Focus in Caramel. So these two will make my perfect color combination. So there we go there. And this is the two colors here. You guys, LA Girl Pro Conceal and Wet n Wild together. Beautiful finish. Beautiful, beautiful finish. So now I'm going to do my concealer. I'm going to do, well, I have the Wet n Wild. I like to mix my concealers too. So I'm mixing my Wet n Wild concealer, the Photo Focus. I like to put that on like this. And then I like to use my Total Coverage Concealer Studio Pro from BH Cosmetics. And I add just a dab of that. Contour, and I'm using Ebony Bronze, oh no, Beautiful Bronze from LA Girl Pro Conceal. contour. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour. You don't have to have this. You can get a drugstore one. I just don't have mine with me right now. And Black Radiance, I think, is a really good one. That's drugstore, and I think it's at CVS. So I'm going to go into this color here with this big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend this right over where I put that liquid contour. And the same on the other side. Then I'm just going to go around my forehead. And my chin. Let's go ahead and bake our face. This will bring a little bit of color back into my face because the translucent powders, I feel, wash my face out. And this Sacha Buttercup powder brings color back into my face because it is a yellow tinted powder. And we'll be using that same blush neutrals palette from BH Cosmetics to apply the blush. For me, I personally like a big blush brush. I know they have these smaller ones that are like this that they call blush brushes, but I have big cheeks, so I need something to grab my cheek. So let's go ahead and go into this palette. I'm thinking we should maybe do this color. So this is a blush from this Blush Neutrals palette. Tap off the excess and smile and bring it all the way back. So let's see here. Is the Wet n Wild highlighting powder. Mega Glow. These are, I think, $3, and they are amazing. And the color is Precious Petals. We're going to go into this BH Cosmetics lipstick. And it has no name, but it looks like this. These are on sale right now on BH Cosmetics. And we're going to top this off with our e.l.f. Mis Amores Iris Baleen Lip Palette. The heck out of this. This is a bomb palette. You do not need a lot to get what you're looking for, so I really love this palette, and it's very affordable. And I'm gonna go into this pinky nude and place that over this lipstick.
When you get a chance, babe, look at that, and do you think, because it's a lot, it says. I don't know, look at it and tell me what you think. The instructions say,
And then in the very
Select
middle,
taping
we're gonna
instructions
go
frame
into this
using a
peachy
medium
color
to close
and
shot
just right
approximating
there,
chest high. Back now, shoot
here.
on a plain roll and either please using media and let it access depth if possible. Audition should be labeled with the following format. Slate with a full body shot. Do not pan up, pan down if possible. Scene. Okay, so I don't think she has to really do all the actions, more so just say the lines.
Okay.
But I don't know.
All right. So that is perfect. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this talk through. If you guys have any questions, let me know below. If you'd like me to do a Q&A to know more about me, let me know. But this is the final look. This is mostly drugstore. The only thing that wasn't drugstore is the setting powders and the contour powder. Otherwise, the liquid contour, concealer, foundation, everything else was all drugstore. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe. Mwah.